Hello and welcome back to Take a Sip podcast. I'm Leche,
And I'm Tito.
and we have this is gonna be a special episode, and we have a special guest with us because let's be real, Tito. This this guy can go on and on about talking about Marvel, and not only Marvel, the MCU Marvel series.
Mm-hmm.
So, Esvin, introduce yourself, man.
I'm Esvin, Leche's brother and Tito's cousin. So,
And we haven't had you here since our conspiracy theories episode when we first started the podcast.
Naomi was in it too, right?
Yeah, it was all four of us.
Been a while.
Yeah, it's definitely been a while. But like Leche said, I mean, there's no way we could talk Marvel and not have Esvin here.
I respect that.
Once you get him going,
there's no stopping him.
There's no stopping him. So
it's a constant. It's like a 2-hour talk with him, of movies going back. Little minute details of like, oh man, did you see that book that was behind Captain Marvel in the book?
It's crazy. Not for nothing though, but like every time I rewatch a movie, I notice something.
You find little new tidbits.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And
you're literally that guy.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's worser people. There's literally There's one YouTuber that watches it, like he slows the movie down to watch it.
He watches it.
Like
0.5.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's insane. I'm like, he turns like a 3-hour movie into like a 6-hour movie. I'm like, I'm good. No, that's too much.
No, but today's episode is mostly is gonna be going through a tier list pretty much again. Of pretty much all the MCU movies that have come out so far. Of course, there's gonna be other ones coming out. Hopefully, this year we have 2 movies coming out. Correct me, Esme, if I'm wrong on that. There's 2 movies this year coming out. We have Black Widow,
and we should have Spider-Man 3 coming out.
The Spider-Man 3, and that would be late summer, most likely that comes out. So.
No, Spider-Man.
Christmas.
We're looking like end of the year type things.
Yeah. Which, I mean, the title is still pretty much unknown.
No, they
announced the title.
No, they announced the title.
Oh, what is it?
I totally forgot.
Yeah, I forgot too. But they announced the titles. They like to joke around with it since
it's like it has home in it. So
yeah, it's one of those other home.
Home, isn't it like phone home or something?
No, it's not. They joked around like about that. Oh, I remember one of them was like Home Wrecker too that they joked.
Yeah, Home Wrecker.
Yeah, because what's his face? Tom Holland has like he has loose lips. Like he'll just spill.
That's why I didn't want to tell him.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense. He spoiled the last one, or the first one, the very first one. So
he also spoiled the second one too, because in an interview he was like, "Oh yeah, in the first Spider-Man." Because that's the only Spider-Man. It's not like I recorded a second one yet. And everyone's just looking at him like, this dude.
Why even try?
I mean, he didn't really ruin it. Just, it's kind of like every hero that has like a single movie by themselves always has like a trilogy anyways.
Yeah.
So him having a first movie kind of confirms he's gonna have like at least 3 movies.
Especially if it did really well as it did.
Mm-hmm. So, I think the only character, and that's the only 2 characters that don't, and one of them is like legal issues, is the Hulk, and we obviously know why. And then Thor, which he's getting a 4th one, but he's understandable, like he lives forever, so
yeah, it kind of makes sense for him to make
another
movie. So
so like Leche said, we're doing the tier list from the MCU movies out now, as of right now. And if you're watching this, which will be up on the YouTube, we're doing it in the order of the timeline that the MCU has up, not the release dates of the movies, the actual like chronological timeline to watch the movies in order.
Yeah, more fun that way.
Mm-hmm. So if we're going that way, obviously the first person we have is America's ass, Captain America himself,
America's
the
ass
first
himself.
You
Avenger.
just
Captain
had to put
America.
that in there. You had to.
I have to. I mean, it's
No,
Chris
it would have
Evans,
been a
my
miss.
dude.
Yeah, missed
It would have been a
opportunity.
it would have been a missed opportunity if you did it. So
Well, before you get to that, Tito, you want to go over like our tiers real quick?
Oh yeah. So our S tier, our super high tier is rewatch over and over and over and over and over again.
It's one of those
uh,
movies that just like, whenever it pops up on TV, you got to finish it from where it started. Like,
oh yeah,
without a doubt, like you got to continue watching it.
which already know the one movie we're gonna put up there at the front of the line. I feel like that one just deserves its own category. We'll come to a consensus to that when we get to
Yeah.
it. Our A tier is just rewatchable. Like if it's on, we'll sit down and watch it and like not really complain or be super excited, but we'll watch it. Our B tier is could be better. It wasn't the best, it's not the worst, but there are like little things that could have been adjusted. Our one and done, like just one time, put it down, put it away. Cool. I know what
Yeah.
happened during this movie.
And that's
And
it.
then-
Like
and then our-
that category is kind of specific. Like that's like you watch it once and then you'll understand. Like you don't have to go and rewatch it. Like you'll understand from the next point. Next.
Yeah.
not only that, you don't have to rewatch it. You might not want to rewatch it.
That
Exactly.
too. That too. Yeah.
And then our final one is just trash. Like they completely mess up the movie. I feel like we're not really gonna have one to go in there.
Yeah.
I think we'll have one or two. I think there's a couple of them.
There might be a couple there for me too. That might be.
Probably
like-
one, but
I can think of one off the rip. Like for me
Yeah,
personally.
off the rip. Well, honestly, I think I could think of two of them off the rip. So
mhm.
that's why I'm
Okay.
saying like,
Okay.
we'll talk
And
about
that's
them when we
yeah,
get there.
we'll talk about it in more
Yeah.
detail for sure.
And then so our final thing would be if it will be majority rule. So if 2 out of the 3 of us say that, oh, this movie could be better, while the other one says it's rewatchable, we will go could be better.
That
And
makes
if
sense.
not, we will also try to find the halfway point so that it's just an average of what we think the movie could be.
Sounds
Agreed?
good. Yeah.
All right. So, like I said, our first one is Captain America, the First Avenger.
Hmm.
What do you think, Leche? Oh,
Nope.
wait. Our whole shtick. What are you drinking?
Every time, bro. And it's here, dude. Me personally, I am drinking a black coffee.
A black coffee. Esvin, what are you drinking?
So me personally, since it's only 1 p.m., I'm drinking some New Amsterdam Pink Whitney. No, I'm just kidding. I'm drinking some Polar Spring water. I'm hydrating, so
Stay
water with the
hydration.
straw.
With a straw, dude. Specific.
With
Can't
the
forget,
straw.
you can't forget the straw.
And I'm drinking my homemade iced coffee, also with a
Nice.
straw.
Nice, dude. Straw gang
Respect it.
strong, dude.
A metal straw.
No
Ooh.
man.
Save the environment.
So yes, Captain America. Legend.
I would put him personally because I actually did enjoy the movie. I think it was a good launching point for his character, literally showing his origins and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
In the movie itself, like story wise, it was just really freaking good. I would put this in rewatchable, not over and over again, but rewatchable for sure. Like I
Mhm.
wouldn't complain if it was like on TV. I'll be like, yeah, I'll watch it. Yeah, it's a good movie. It's a really good movie.
I agree. I could definitely put it in rewatchable. What about
Yes.
you, Esme?
100% rewatchable. It's just like a perfect like starting point.
Yeah, for his
There's
character.
there's
Yeah.
there's I think only 2 movies you can start off with the MCU if you're trying to watch them, and that's one of those movies.
Yeah,
Mhm.
100%.
Mhm.
100%.
Yeah. No, and definitely seeing like his whole origins, how he became to be, the whole. If you haven't watched the movie, the loss of the Winter Soldier that he had, that he thought he lost, and seeing how that character just comes to play later on in the timeline, like that's really
Yeah,
It's
it
really
really
cool.
foreshadows and like it's just a good movie overall
Mhm.
when it comes to
Yeah.
it, for sure. I want Esvin's opinion on this next one first.
For Captain Marvel, I would put could be better, and
Ooh.
I only say that because there's like they just made her seem too overpowered right off the bat. You get me? There wasn't that much like I don't know. They just made it
inner
seem like we
conflict with her character.
yeah,
I
and
think she was like, oh, I don't want to be that guy and say it like this. Like she was able to overcome everything too easily.
yeah,
You get
and
me?
Mhm.
yeah, not only that too. I just feel like they didn't. I don't know how to say it. Give me a sec, guys. You guys can continue. I like lost my
I
train of
think I
thought.
know what you're trying to say. That they didn't develop her character correctly.
Mm-hmm.
That she like started off in her one stone and then she leaped to the end of the river.
So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And then after she got to the end of the river, we saw what the river path was.
yeah,
Yeah.
and the
When it's
way the
like,
directors and just the way the movie was created, they made it seem like if we already saw her in another movie. You get me?
Exactly.
Which we actually haven't. All we saw was Nick Fury having like the beeper call,
The beeper
mhm,
call. Yeah.
and
We
that's
didn't know
it.
nothing
But
about her
we
previously.
knew it was Captain Marvel, yeah, but
yeah,
we didn't never seen her before. Like I feel like there should have been more like there could have been a better introduction to her.
To
no,
be
for sure.
honest, I would put this, on my opinion, a one and done type of movie. Like I seen it once. I mean, like, I don't need to see it again because they already told me everything about her in one go.
Mm.
But
Um,
that's my opinion. Like I don't think you could progress her character that furthermore. I mean, unless if they most likely they're making a second one because the movie
No,
made
there is.
$1 billion easily.
I
yeah,
mean, also
So
we also saw that Leche in WandaVision. They also gave a lot of little Easter eggs to her.
contacts, yeah,
So
mhm,
yeah,
there is gonna be more progression, and that's why I say it could be better because it's just like her first movie. You get me? If this
yeah,
was
yeah,
like a
true. That
second
gives a
movie,
fair assessment.
yeah, if it was like her second movie, I think it would have been a flop.
Yeah, it
mhm,
would have been a flop. It would have been
But
probably the worst one out of
yeah,
all
yeah,
the MCU.
considering it's like her first movie, and I think just the only bad thing about the movie is just how they presented her as like if we already seen her in the MCU. You
yeah,
get me?
Right.
yeah. Like
And yeah,
we instantly knew who she was.
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with Esvin. That could be better.
All right. Fair enough. Yeah.
Next up, Mr. Iron Man
What you
himself.
think about that, Tito?
Yeah. What's your thoughts on that?
Out of this first one, I would put it. For me, I would put it on the rewatchable because a lot of it did stay true to the comics on when he got kidnapped and creating the first original Iron Man suit in that cave with the scrap metal, and then just seeing his actual progression of developing his flight ability, like learning to live with his new heart, and then like at the end, I love how it just ends with like the press conference, like you're not Iron Man, don't tell them anything, and then I'm Iron Man. Yeah, yeah, I'm Iron Man.
That literally tells a lot about his character.
Yeah,
Literally.
Yeah.
100%.
So
So for me, I would put it on the rewatchable. It's obviously not the best where I could rewatch it over and over, but I wouldn't complain if it was on Fox TV or something when it came on. What do
Uh,
you guys think?
I agree with you, Tito. It's that rewatchable. It's like I
yeah.
said, there's two movies you can start watching if you want to get into the MCU, and that's the other movie.
Yeah,
Yo, 100%.
So yeah,
Literally the
and
grandfather himself of the
yeah, and
MCU.
just being the starter of it all, like what we have now of the MCU. He's
yeah,
Thanks
Iron. The first
to
movie,
this
he's
movie.
yeah, it's like the starting point of it all. So
yeah.
100%. All right. And then next we have Iron Man 2.
Iron
This
Man.
one is kind of in a weird spot for me.
hmm
Um because it kind of
I feel where you're at, Leche. Are you debating it if it could be better and then one and done?
yeah, I'm debating if it goes into, I want to put it
You see?
in it could be better, but honestly, I think it's a one and done.
Yeah, I have it at one and done, and I'm trying to find reasons to put it at could be
That's what I'm
better.
trying to figure
And
out too
the
because
only like reason I could say it could be better is because it introduces a lot of new characters. Like
Yeah,
yeah,
we see War Machine as we know him now. We also see more Pepper Potts and
Black Widow.
Black Widow. I was gonna
introduce
say
Black Widow.
yeah, they introduced her too in it. So I think that's why it could be better.
But I would
get me?
honestly put it in one and done because
Yeah.
all they did
Yeah.
was introduce stepping stones for those characters.
Yeah,
That's
because
Pretty
all it
much.
really did.
yeah, because
Yeah.
besides for that, it's literally just a filler episode.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
that's what it
Yeah.
seems like. Yeah,
It's
it's
literally
literally a
Mhm.
filler episode movie.
yeah. All right.
All right, Esvin, what do you think about Incredible Hulk then, dude?
Oh yeah, you saw how we were talking about there was like 1 or 2 movies we can put in that one category.
In that one
Yeah.
category?
This is
Yeah,
one of those
I would
movies.
agree with you. I would
Yeah.
agree with
Yeah,
you.
it wasn't not just because they changed the actor after. I just think it's like
Yeah.
so relevant to the.
It's
not.
irrelevant, dude. Like we
They
don't see
might
none
come
of
back
those
and
characters.
like visit some of those characters, like General
Did it?
Ross and all
Didn't
that
they say
stuff.
that Abomination was supposedly coming back or something?
It's a rumor. It's supposedly a rumor that there's I forgot what it's like a squad that they do. I forgot
Yeah,
what the
like that
Suicide
military.
Squad.
Yeah, like a military squad. I forgot what
no,
it's
yeah,
called.
and General Ross as like the Red Hulk is in
The
it. He's
Red
like the
Hulk.
leader.
Yeah.
He's the leader. Like they have
Hmm.
what's this character's name? We see him in the Hulk 2, the leader. Which I know you know who
The
he is. He's
big
like the
brain guy.
Hulk. Yeah,
Yeah.
the big brain guy. He's like the Hulk.
Yeah. Fuck, I forgot his name too. Damn. Yeah. But I know who you're
Oh,
talking about. Yeah. It
yeah.
was supposed to be his origin story too, technically speaking, because
He's
he had like the Hulk's blood spill
but
into
I've
his
heard,
weapon.
especially since they're bringing like She-Hulk into it,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
also
it's a good reason why they like tease that in as
yeah,
well.
we might be able to see like comebacks from that too. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, other than that, the movie was kind of trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trash.
Like I was telling Leche earlier, like I don't remember seeing the movie much
It's
because it was
forgettable.
it's not very memorable. Like
Yeah,
to me, it wasn't memorable.
it's
It
easily
wasn't.
forgettable. Like
But
I don't remember how the movie started.
yeah. But
Seriously, I don't either.
but besides that, like you said, the fact that they did a major character change, like the actor
Recast.
change, like bro.
Yeah, which
I
I
see
was
Mark.
totally for, to be honest, because Mark Ruffalo is. I think he's a really good Hulk. So
Yeah, he did
Oh
a way
yeah.
better job as the
Yeah.
Hulk.
you guys know what happened with that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the character for like the original Hulk didn't like the
The script.
storyline,
Yeah.
scripts and shit like that.
So
So he just
he
basically quit, and he probably regrets that now.
Yeah.
is
Seeing
not
how
being
big
part of the
everything is.
biggest universe and
Mhm.
shit.
Yeah. But I mean, in a way, I'm also glad he did it because if not, Mark Ruffalo.
And who knows how we would have been with like the Avenger movies if he would have worked correctly with
Mhm.
like all of them. And I just see Mark Ruffalo fits in so perfectly with them, like so.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, it was
It was a good change, I guess. A
yeah,
good
for
call
sure.
on Disney's part.
All right. Next, we have Thor himself.
Mjolnir himself.
Thor.
Whole. I would put this at could be better.
The first one, yeah.
Yeah,
would
the
agree.
first one. I would say it could be better. Just because it could be rewatchable if you're like if your favorite character is Thor, you get me?
Yeah.
But it's not like one of those movies that just because he's Thor, I don't want to rewatch it
Yeah.
all the time. I feel like there's some things that could have been better in the movie.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I mean, I get that his first outing, he's supposed to be kind of arrogant, whatever,
Mhm.
because he needs to learn his lesson and
He's a
whatever and stuff
prince.
like
He's a
that.
god.
But I feel like it's really slow pace. Like the
Mhm.
first half, it's like super slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not until like after the halfway point where it actually starts getting
Yeah,
good.
and
That's when like Loki starts to do his his crap in Asgard, and then like he allies with the ice giants and stuff like that. Then
Mhm.
all that starts going into like halfway through the movie.
mhm.
Mhm.
like the little like in the first half of the movie, the only action you get is literally in the first 5 minutes when they're fighting the frost giants.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's all
That's
you get.
pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yep. And then from there, it's not really up until the end of it.
Mhm.
Yep. And it's quick to end.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
a
Yeah,
gonna
quick
it
lie.
really
it's a quick
is.
final scene, and yeah,
It's
just
so
Could be better.
yeah, 100%.
it could be better.
Next we have the first Avenger movies.
Hmm.
Who's going first? Who's grading
I
this one?
know.
I'll take a stab at this.
All right.
I say it's rewatchable completely.
Mm-hmm. I
Not
agree.
over and over, but it's rewatchable for sure. This first one.
Yeah, I think it's I'd argue. I think it could be better. The first
Okay.
Avengers movie.
Okay.
I
Why
feel
would
like
you
there's
say that?
some things like they could be better. Like I don't know if you right in the first Avengers movie, there's like the cutscene at the end where like Thanos comes out
Yeah.
for a second. You see,
Mhm.
like I think that could have played out like could have been better. You get me? Things like there's small things like that that could be better. Like I just don't think it's one of those movies that I just want to rewatch. I think there's better movies that could be up there. You get me?
Okay. Okay.
So
Yeah,
I
that's a
just
fair argument. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a fair
yeah,
argument.
I agree with both of you. Like, Esvin, I definitely see where you come with could be better. But besides like those very small little things, I would put it in rewatchable because for the first Avenger movie, putting all of these guys together, quote unquote, and like all of them learning how to fight with the others. Obviously, there's tensions because you have a god, then you have this rich guy with a like he like sees himself higher than everybody. A scientist who's just freaking nervous. The spy who's just like, shut up or I'll kill all of you. Like it's just so cool, like
you see,
seeing them.
but what I think didn't make sense about the movie is how they didn't start working until like so not I don't not to disrespect them, but you know who Agent Phil Coulson is, right, Leche? I don't know if you
Yeah.
know who that is,
Yeah.
Tito. But they really didn't start doing anything until he died. But like who was he to them? Like he
That's
was
what I'm
only
saying too.
he
Yeah, I
was
think
only
you're
like
right.
really special to maybe what Tony Stark and Natasha Romanoff who's had
I think
seen
you're
him
getting to the
before.
point of the pacing of the movie. It's like there's a lot
Yeah,
of like them
there's a
building up.
lot.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
like
good
I
character
feel like
development.
there's could have been a better reason for them to start actually working together and fighting instead of just like this one person that's important to maybe what two people out of like the six people of the team.
Yeah.
You get me?
Okay.
And then not
I
to
agree
like
with that. I
and
agree with
also
that, man.
just
Yeah.
to like spoiler alert, but he comes back to life anyway. So what was the point of that?
That's true.
So there's no that's literally just so we can just if you erase that part, they really had no reason to start. They just started fighting together just cause.
Out
You
Yeah,
of
get me?
randomness. That's
Because
true. They could have developed
yeah,
or give a
it
bigger
could have been a
reason
better
why.
story, or like if they would have kept him dead, then yeah, it would have been a solid good point there. You get me?
But
But
since they
just
brought
for
him
them,
back,
yeah,
yeah.
there's literally
Okay.
no point of that.
yeah, I agree. Okay, that
Okay,
really
yeah.
changed my
It
mind
could
to
be
could be
better than
better
yeah, you
than.
changed my mind with that. Yeah. Damn. That was a good argument though. That was a really
Yeah.
solid argument. Good
Okay.
See, like
point,
I
dude.
mean, little things like that, like you rewatch it and you'll just like you won't mind it. You get me? You're just like, yeah, whatever, he died.
Yeah,
You get
you're
me?
like,
But
yeah.
whatever. But then you start realizing, like, wait,
Oh,
later,
wait a minute. Yeah.
he
Like what
comes
the
back
fuck?
anyway. So what was the point of that then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So now,
This one's an iffy one for
no.
me.
Well, first of all, now do we place the Avengers higher than Captain Marvel, higher than Thor,
Oh,
or behind both of those?
Oh, Avengers would be like it's. We were arguing if it should be rewatchable. I don't think Thor
it should be
and
both. It should be better. It should be first place. Yeah,
yeah,
for
it should
sure.
be first place out of all of them. I think the order should be like
Thor should be
Avengers,
next after Captain Marvel. I
Thor,
believe
and
it
then
last.
Captain Marvel last. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Then for the top, for the rewatchable, you could keep it like that. Those
Yeah.
Yeah,
two
Yeah.
rewatchable.
deserve to be in that spot like that.
They're like in the same spot to be
Yeah, they're like in
honest.
first place, literally.
Yeah.
Those
If
two
Chris
together
Evans
like
is on the title, he's always up front.
Nah, your
that.
team Cap.
I'm
Wow,
Team
Tito.
Cap.
Wow,
Wow.
dude. Hey,
Listen,
So
I'd follow that man to the
you'll
hells.
follow his ass anywhere it goes.
I'd, I'd be tapping those cheeks every little while I can. Nice job, Cap. Pa.
You know, like a football team.
I'd
Oh,
be
nice out there.
I'd so you know how Iron Man has Spider-Man?
yes.
I would be Spider-Man to the Captain America.
Falcon. So Falcon.
Basically.
But you see the way
Or
it
Bucky.
works is just a
Bucky,
little
yeah,
weird.
he'd be Bucky.
I think you'll be Bucky.
I'll be a Bucky. Okay, so next we have Iron Man Tree.
I think that's a one and done.
You think it's a one and
One
done?
and
I think it could
done.
be better.
I think
I
it could be better.
like I
I think it
like
could be a
this
one
one.
and done.
I like this one a little bit more than Iron Man 2 for sure. But I say it because it shows a lot of growth in Tony Stark in this one though.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
But
what I yo.
no, you can go ahead. You can finish.
No, I was just saying like it shows like a weaker side of him, like the actual like him having like those anxiety panic attacks because of what happened in New York and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And like actually him like trying to like figure out that he has that problem and then him going through it. And then it shows more of Pepper Potts. But I see where you're going with this, Esvin, with the one and done, because the main villain, it kind of killed it for the
Yeah.
entire movie.
Yeah.
I mean, if the movie itself, like, there's two villains really. It's Tony fighting his own demons, you can say,
Yeah.
and what's his name? I forgot his
Killian,
name.
yeah.
Yeah, he was very like just like a blah.
Yeah, he was
It's
a
like
block.
that's why I say it's one of those one and done movies that you can watch it once and then you don't have to rewatch it if you don't want to. Like honestly, like those are one of those movies that Leche, I was talking to you. I was planning on watching like the MCU movies with Anna. Those are
You could
one of those
skip
movies.
that
Yeah, I
one.
was planning on skipping this one with her.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see
Well, yeah, like Leche said, you could do that, but I agree it could be better because besides the obviously making the the antagonist much better in the movie, but besides that, like definitely seeing first of all Pepper Potts like she steps it up in this one.
Oh,
Like
completely.
you like
Yeah.
she's not just the civilian on the
I
side
think
that gets protected from Tony. Like she actually in a way becomes her own protagonist. And then seeing Tony, like seeing him vulnerable, seeing like him realize his humanity in a way
Yeah.
that without his suit, like he actually has a chance of like dying. That and you see that turn within the other movies too. Like yes, he's still a little arrogant, but not as much as he was within the first two movies where he was just this rich playboy type of guy. So that's why I agree. It could be better. It definitely could be better, but I wouldn't put it at a one and done.
Okay. Yeah, we could put it could be better because that's where I'm just keeping my mind on.
Yeah.
But
And
is it better than Captain Marvel?
I would say
No.
no. No.
Yeah, I
think
think you put it right on the list there.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Right.
think it's Iron Man 3 is I don't know if it's better than Thor either though.
No.
No, I don't think it is.
No. I
Nah,
think the way it is right now is right.
yeah.
All right. Your guys' favorite movie? Thor, The Dark World.
This one, yo, put that shit in the
Besides
trash.
besides it introducing the Reality Stone and shit.
There was no meaning for this movie
Yeah, no
at
meaning for
all.
them.
No lie.
The Reality Stone and Valkyrie.
Did they introduce Valkyrie?
Oh.
No, that's in Ragnarok.
No, that's Ragnarok. I'm confused.
That's why I was like, no.
My bad. Yeah.
The elves, the
Dark
dark
World.
elves,
I
the dark
remember
elves
now.
look like what Power Rangers used to fight and shit.
Yeah, seriously.
So
Yeah, they look like one of those fucking creatures that what's her name created from clay or some bullshit.
Rita Revolta.
Yeah, dude, like come on.
Yeah, so
They could have done so much more for this movie, but I think at some point it was just like it's too late.
Yeah.
It was too late.
too late.
So one and done or trash?
Trash, dude.
Trash.
All right.
Solemnly in the trash. So here's a movie that I feel like Ezzy might not agree with me on this one.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Ooh.
So the next one is Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
Better not put this in the first tier. Let's there's special movies up there.
There's only the special movies up there. Yeah, you're right. I'm not gonna put it up there. It's gonna be in rewatchable though for me. It's definitely rewatchable. It's a good fucking movie, dude. It's very
It's a
grounded.
good movie, yeah. It's
grounded,
like
There's no aliens. There's no over the top shit.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Besides it being a Captain America movie,
it's a
and
good
all,
spy
it's a
movie,
good,
like a good
action movie.
espionage.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It's
yeah,
really
I agree with
fucking good when it
rewatchable.
comes to that.
I agree. All right, so rewatchable.
Yeah, and I would put it ahead of like all of the first two movies.
I would probably
think.
put ahead of them all.
I'll gladly watch that movie before those two other movies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Same.
wow. Okay.
Same. I agree.
3, 6. Hold on. All right, we could do one more. All right. Next up, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Tito, where do you put this shit?
For me, I would put this one at rewatch over and over and over.
Oh shit!
I would personally put it up there because it's just so good. Like
Tito, the only argument I have for that is just I think the second one is better.
Yeah, I was going to say that the second one is better.
That's true.
The second one could be rewatched and over.
Yeah,
and over.
And
You get me?
So, so
with
okay.
Baby Groot and
they're
shit.
both.
That's why.
Don't get me wrong. They're both really good movies.
Yeah, they're really.
I love
funny.
watching those movies.
They crossed the line of like really good because of the action sequences, and it's comedic at the same time.
Yeah,
they know when
just
to
the
pop
way
in
like
a good fight.
Just the way
it's compiled really well. Yeah,
it is.
Yes.
It's okay. So rewatchable. But
that one, I think we all agree. Do you agree? I know Esvin agrees with me. It's rewatchable, but not over and over.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like you guys both put it at rewatchable, so then by majority rules. And now, do we put it ahead of Iron Man, ahead of First Avenger?
I'd rather watch Guardians of the Galaxy than Captain America for sure.
Yeah,
not Civil War though. I mean, Winter Soldier though.
I'd rather watch it Winter Soldier.
You'd rather watch Guardian over Winter Soldier?
Yeah,
I would agree with him.
With Esvin? Okay.
Yeah.
Majority rules.
All right, so we're halfway.
What's the next movie?
Hold on.
I can't even see.
Guardians 2, dude.
We're halfway.
Is it really?
Let's take a little break, and we'll reconvene.
Or back to back?
What?
No, like the Guardians movies are back to back.
Yeah, they are. They're back to back in chronological order.
Yeah. All right.
I think they're only like a few months apart, technically speaking.
Mm-hmm.
And we're back, guys. After that brief break, we're gonna get back into this list, and we just finished off putting Guardians of the Galaxy as a rewatchable, which we kind of all agreed on that above Winter Soldier, which I did not agree to, but majority rule. So the next movie we're gonna go into is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Oh, one and done.
I think, bitch.
Disrespectful.
I know.
I thought you were just gonna play it off.
Me too. No, but I think we said it before we went on our break. Like this is our rewatch over and over and over.
You could just watch the Baby Groot scenes all over again.
Yeah, literally make a whole movie off of that.
Yeah, they should do look a little short with just Baby Groot.
I think they are.
I think aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Oh yeah. It's the I Am Groot. It's literally called.
Oh yeah, they are.
That's for later though.
And then I like just the whole addition of Mantis. I think Mantis is so funny.
Yeah, her character is pretty funny.
She's so good, and like she's really pretty in person too. Like the actress.
The point. Yeah.
Just besides the point here, this is MCU we're talking about.
That's our first.
So rude.
Tito likes some with tentacles on their head.
He's one of those guys.
I would quicker go for why can't I think of her name? The green one.
Gamora, dude. Seriously?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's like, oh yeah. He likes green.
I'd quicker go for Gamora. Then I would go for Mantis.
Yeah, dude.
All right. But yeah, so we agree. We rewatch over and over and over. Right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, it's a fun movie overall. So very put well together and stuff like that. So
yeah. All right. Next up, Avengers: Age of Ultron.
This is easily rewatchable. Yeah.
Rewatchable.
Yeah, the introduction of so many characters,
so much stuff, dude. Like
it's like that movie really set up a lot of like the future in the MCU.
Oh yeah. This is the one that literally.
And it's crazy because like even in that movie, they're still finding like little Easter eggs till this day with like the new shows coming out with like WandaVision. Like he knew all along that Wanda was like
the one.
Yeah, the one. Like that's why like he even says it in like a scene of the movie. Like he tells Pietro like, oh yeah, you can do damage to them, but he's like you're gonna mess them up. Like he looks at like
like you're the devastating force. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Easily
I like it.
I think it's over Guardians though. As
Over
rewatchability.
Guardians?
Yeah, I think it's over Guardians.
Over Guardians for sure.
All right.
Tito's like, yeah, I'm not gonna even say my opinion.
No.
You're not gonna win that one. Trust me.
No,
It don't matter.
I mean, if you guys already both agreed on it, that's already majority. I'm
That was
not
a
gonna.
solid
I'm not
agreement
gonna. I'm not
with
gonna
you,
fight. That whole conversation was literally yours two. All I said was yeah.
You agreed though.
I mean, you guys make valid points. All right. Next, we have Ant-Man with Paul
Ant-Man.
Rudd.
This one's hard because
This one's hard too. Yeah.
It is.
I'm a big Ant-Man fan,
He's
so
comedic.
I think
comedic
it's
relief.
rewatchable. But at the same time, personally, I think the first movie could have been better. You get
Yeah.
me?
Mhm.
But I love like the little action scenes. Like that's what makes the movie so good. Like the action scenes and all that they have,
Yeah.
like him fighting and all. I think
Mhm.
it makes it good. But I would put it at could be better.
I would put it there as well.
Could be
Yeah.
better.
There's little tidbits here and there that they could have like added in.
Mhm.
Could have made him a little bit more serious too. Like, don't get me wrong, it's funny that he's like, kind of
Mhm.
dumb.
Yeah.
But at some points
At
they
some
should have made
point,
him
it's
a
like
little
little
bit more
too
serious.
much.
No,
Yeah.
it's not even that he's dumb. He's normal because that's how any normal person would act.
Not everybody.
Not
either, you
everyone.
Well,
get
you
me?
also
That's
got to
what I mean.
remember he went through different things. He was in fucking jail for how long? Like
Yeah.
5 years, 10 years because of his
Oh,
daughter. But like, and like, seeing Paul Rudd as a superhero would never have crossed my mind.
exactly.
Yeah,
I think that's what makes it.
But
Like,
it
that's
little
why I
bit more
think
funny.
so well.
I'm a big Paul Rudd fan.
Yeah.
So
Him
it's like
as a person is great.
Yeah.
Ant-Man is basically he doesn't even have to act that much. That's who he is in person like that
Yeah.
too.
Oh yeah. So it could be better
Could be better.
Yeah, but I would put it at the top. It could be better.
at the top.
Yeah, I
So
would put
higher
it at
than
the
the first
top.
Avengers.
I'd rather watch
Yep.
Ant-Man than the first Avengers.
Any other movie
Okay.
of those. Yeah.
All right. Now,
Damn, dude.
Captain
Civil War.
America: Civil War.
This is where me
This-
and Ezra are probably gonna butt heads on this.
This
This is
I-
arguably this is
is it?
arguably my favorite movie.
I know it is.
Yeah.
So I think this is a rewatch over and over and
I
over.
was-
Like,
I
I
would
could watch
agree
this
with
We're in the
you.
movie
same.
so
We're in
many
agreement.
Oh,
times.
we're all
We're
in the
in
same
agreement.
boat then.
Yeah,
Because
we're on the same.
just
boat.
the script, everything, just
Dude, the
so good.
character
It's so
development
good.
of everyone, dude. The break.
And they introduced Spider-Man. Come on, man, you can't get better than that.
Yeah, dude, it's just so fucking
Well,
put together.
Technically, if you think about it, if we're going in timeline order, we see Black Panther and Spider-Man here.
Yeah.
Before their movies come out.
This is where they introduced them.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is literally where they introduced.
It's so good. I yeah.
And I would put it over Guardians too.
I would
Yeah,
too.
easily.
The last fight scene, the final fight scene between all three of them is so good.
See,
Yeah.
and I still can't believe how you're Team Cap
Yeah,
after that.
all
Watching this
that.
movie, I don't know how you're still Team Cap.
Yeah,
'cause-
dude, the disrespect, dude.
Oh
the
yeah, two
disrespect.
fucking Brooklyn bullies are fucking beating up a fucking
boy.
orphan because one of them killed their mom. That just makes sense. Or their parents, not even just their
parents,
mom. Yeah,
yeah,
one of them
both of
killed
them.
his parents, so they're beating the shit out of him. That makes sense, right?
Because he's bad, yo. He's salty, dude.
I know where you live, asshole.
Yeah, I hope
It's
you
funny
move
because
where
he
you
makes a
live, so-
valid argument. Too.
He
Fuck
does.
you.
But it's Captain America.
Whatever, I guess.
Whatever.
The next movie is a fun movie, in my opinion. It's a really
Yeah.
fucking good movie. It's definitely easily rewatchable.
No, yeah, it's easy. It's rewatchable. I'd easily rewatch that movie.
Yeah, easily.
So Spider-Man Homecoming is rewatchable. Okay.
But is it over Age of Ultron though?
That's what I was gonna say. I don't think it's
I don't think
higher
it's
than
over
Age of
Age of
Ultron.
Ultron.
I don't think so
Yeah.
either.
Honestly,
I'd rather watch Spider-Man over Galaxy though, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'd rather watch Spider-Man over.
I would see personally.
one's
I was
tough.
gonna say I would watch. I would
I'm a
put
Spidey
Homecoming
fan.
between Winter Soldier and Galaxy.
Oh damn, you're putting it below that. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Esvin?
Hmm.
I think I'm gonna put it above Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm a big Spidey fan,
Ah.
so
Okay.
As he's a Tom Holland fan.
Yeah, I'm Tom Holland
Who
fan.
isn't a Tom Holland fan? Come
I don't know how
on.
people don't like him as people
I
like
know
tease him
people
and call
hate
him
on
like
him
Iron
being
Boy and
Spider-Man.
shit,
I'm like,
but
why, dude? He makes a great fucking
He
Spider-Man.
makes
In
a
my
great
opinion. He's so awkward.
It's the whole he's English. He shouldn't be playing an American like that. Whatever. That's what a lot of the people say.
And I just hate hearing that Tobey Maguire was the best one. Like, no,
I don't think so.
y'all just can't like let go of y'all's childhood.
I mean,
and
Sam
shit and
Raimi's
realize.
trilogy was okay. It wasn't that great. The
No,
first movie
the
was
third
great.
movie ruined it. So
It ruined it. Yeah, ruined it for sure, 100%.
that shit was just a
The
mess.
second one was really fucking good though.
Yeah, he tried to throw like 3 movies into one.
Yeah.
Yeah. He threw too many villains, too many story plot lines. And
Yeah.
Like who was the villain? Like
who was the main villain? That's the real question, dude.
There is
Was
no
it-
main villain.
Was it
There wasn't.
Sandman? Was it Venom? Was it the what's his name?
New Goblin.
New Goblin? Like who is it exactly? You don't
Exactly. Is it Spider-Man himself?
fighting himself? Yeah, literally.
I don't think there's been much like a really good Spider-Man portrayal
Until now.
until now, and it's still like.
And I think they finally properly they get like an actual kid to play him. They don't get like a 20-year-old playing a fucking 16-year-old. You get me?
Well, he is 20.
I mean, now he's.
I mean, like
when
he
he
actually
first
looks
started,
like
he was
19.
I'm him.
Yeah,
He was 19. He still looked young.
but he's in his early 20s compared to his mid to late 20s.
Yeah,
Tobey
Maguire-
Maguire was like 20
he
something.
looked
Yeah,
really
and
old
Grant
to be
Gus is
playing
like
that
28.
shit. Then we don't even talk about the Amazing Spider-Man movies because we all know
Andrew Garfield. We don't.
He was all right
Why
for
did
a
I say
Spider-Man.
Grant Gus? Oh my god.
He was all right as a Spider-Man, I guess, but he wasn't a good Peter Parker.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Who can embody both of them, right?
Tobey Maguire was a good Peter Parker, but was not a good Spider-Man.
Agreed.
You get me? And then I think I don't want to say what's his name? I forgot his name already. What the fuck? Tom Holland. No, Tom Holland. He's a good Spider-Man. He's a really good Spider-Man. He's a decent
Peter Parker.
Peter
and
Parker.
that's what works though. That's what works right now. You know.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be in the MCU for a while still. He might have like
he's gonna be one of the big threes, bro. He's already one of the big threes.
He already is.
The new big three. Correct.
The new big three.
Yeah.
Who's the big new three, Leche?
My opinion, yeah, Doctor Strange, freaking supposedly it's supposed to be Captain Marvel, but we'll see about that. Spider-Man easily. So
it's gonna be Spectrum.
All right. Next movie, Esvin's one of probably second favorite movie.
Yes.
I
could argue with this to go on rewatch over and over and over.
What too?
Because this movie's really good.
It is so good.
Yeah.
Like I'm so excited for the second one.
Yeah, dude,
Doctor Strange
wait
mom.
for it, dude. One, it's gonna be a horror movie supposedly.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be one of their first rated R, fully released rated R movies.
Yeah.
So
we're talking about Doctor Strange. I don't know if Leche said the title or not.
I did not.
Doctor Strange. Professor Strange.
Doctor Fate.
Dr. Fate.
Raw comics.
Oh my god, that is who that is. I just realized that. Oh, Esvin, you're gonna hate me. And I just told Leche this yesterday.
What happened?
Do you know I just realized that the chick who plays Wanda is the third Olsen sister?
No.
You can't make this stuff up.
Why is everybody just finding out? Like, bro, I go on Twitter and then like
as you already knew that off the rip, dude.
I knew they had a sister. I knew there was a third Olsen, but I didn't know this was her. You got me?
Like, I knew that shit since Age of Ultron.
Dude. I did it.
Everybody's just realizing this shit till now, till like WandaVision, because she got a show and shit. Like, damn, y'all really suck.
Y'all really
Did you know the Jonas Brothers had a fourth Jonas?
Nah, I really don't care though. The Jonas Brothers.
That's a fair argument.
They're really not relevant anymore. At least Elizabeth Olsen makes them relevant now. Is the fourth one making them relevant?
I don't know.
I don't even know his name. So
there's your answer.
But yeah, just a little
But is Doctor Strange over Civil War or Guardians?
I would put it
In between
I
those
would
two.
say no.
Honestly,
I would say no.
I would say
put
in
it third.
between.
In
I would rather
between?
watch it than Guardians too.
I'd rather watch over Guardians as well.
Okay.
And Tito, disrespect, dude. Sorry.
No, I just would honestly have
A better time watching
see the action
Guardians.
from Civil War and then seeing like just getting the laughs from Guardians and then Doctor Strange. That is just like a weird combination of both, because seeing him like going
the
from
whole,
like
like,
human
sequence
to
of
this
him-
weird like magical being, like that transition is just so funny.
Yeah,
But yeah.
it's a weird concept for sure for a movie, so that's why it worked.
It's crazy because if you watch it and you miss one little detail at the beginning, you would say like that's bullshit. How did he learn all this shit so quickly?
Yeah.
But you forget that he has like a
Photographic memory.
memory. Yeah.
That's why he learns and picks everything up as quick
Yeah.
as he does.
So
All right.
This
Next
is a
up,
controversial
we
one,
can
in my
all.
opinion.
I don't know about you. I would put this in like rewatch over and over. We're talking about Black Panther. Oh, I don't like the silence, guys.
Yeah, because I wouldn't.
I
put
love
it there
Black
at all.
Panther. I love the character and
the
everything.
character is
And the movie,
awesome.
I can honestly say the movie was all right.
Yeah,
It wasn't the best movie. I think they could have done a lot better. You get me?
I would put it in could be better, dude.
I think could be better.
Really?
I like
Yeah.
the movie, not
Crazy.
gonna front. I like the movie, but I just think they could have done a lot better to it. I feel like they just try to do a lot of like fan service and all like that, and it kind of ruined the movie. You get me?
Yeah,
Could be better.
putting it could be better because of there was a lot of fan service, like Esvin said.
Okay. No, I agree. Okay, could be better, but now where? Like
I would put it above Ant-Man though.
Yeah, I would put it as like
above Ant-Man
because it's really freaking good. It's really
It's a good movie still, yeah.
Yeah, it's a really good.
I don't think it's a rewatchable movie though.
Yeah.
I would
Okay.
watch it here and there, yeah, but I wouldn't want to rewatch it over and over or like want to rewatch it like that.
All right.
Thor Ragnarok, though, on the other hand, is definitely a solid rewatchable movie.
It is.
Solemnly.
Come on,
And
Thor and Hulk.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Thor and
I
the
would
Hulk
even
in
put
there.
it above Age of Ultron, dude.
Yes.
In my opinion. I would
Age of
put it
Ultron.
above every other movie.
Wait, actually no.
In my opinion,
I think Age of Ultron's better.
You think Age of Ultron's better? Okay.
I think I'd rather watch Age of Ultron. How about you, Tito?
I would actually, yeah, I agree with Esvin.
Okay.
Age of Ultron would be higher than Ragnarok. And the rewatchable. Yeah.
I love Thor though. I love the Hulk.
No, Thor is really good. I feel like this is probably like the best Thor we've probably gotten.
Yeah, agreed.
So far, cause there's one more coming out.
Yeah,
dude. Hopefully, Love and Thunder, bro, gives us some crazy stuff. You know.
Yeah.
Especially because they're
It's
bringing
crazy.
back Natalie Portman as his
And
love
I
interest.
forgot who the villain is gonna be. What's his name? What's the guy that played Batman? Like
Ben Affleck?
no, the other guy.
Christian Bale.
Yeah, Christian Bale. He's gonna be the villain.
Oh, he's gonna play Khan,
Gore
right?
Gore the God Butcher.
Oh yeah, there you go. Gore's
Which
the
is
god.
crazy because they're introducing Leche.
Hold on. Save it. Remember, we're going into this later.
Because he's confirmed. He's confirmed. Like Christian Bale's
I know they
confirmed to be
confirmed him.
playing.
That's why I was like,
Yeah.
to be playing Gore the God Butcher, and it's
Hold
crazy
your
because
horses, hold your horses.
Leche has a lot coming up.
This is what we meant when you get them started. It's hard to
Is
get
my
them to
camera
stop.
off? How the fuck keep turning off? Sorry guys, cut that.
All right. But we're down to our final 4 movies.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Next, we have Avengers: Infinity War.
Infinite War.
Oh, I was like, did I
Infinite
read that
Warfare?
wrong?
Infinite Warfare.
I think it could be better. I'm just kidding.
That's hard for you to say.
So you see, I only want to put one more movie up in like the rewatch over and over.
We
and
already
I don't
know which one it
We already
is.
know
And I
what's
don't
gonna
know,
be.
but
Yeah.
I'm debating if it's either this one or Endgame.
No,
It's
bitch.
because
How
I know
are you thinking about it? There is no question.
it's just y'all thinking too much, like, because Endgame was the last movie and like Tony Stark died, but they just the amount of
I get
fan
what you're
service
coming
they
from
put
because it's a
to
really slow pace in the
Spoilers.
beginning.
bro.
Spoilers, bro.
This whole thing's a spoiler.
True, the whole
the,
episode's
whole,
a spoiler.
the whole podcast
fest.
is a spoiler, bro.
I see where Esvin's coming from, but let's wait until we get to that, Esvin. So
Yeah,
first,
so
let's just worry about Infinity War. So,
it's hard.
It is
where would you put
hard.
this, Tito? First, I want to hear Tito's.
I would put it on the rewatchable.
Solid rewatchable.
I would put it under a solid rewatchable because it doesn't get my gears going like, oh my god, because I know what's gonna happen already. Like I
You did not know they were gonna go back in time. Stop lying.
bitch.
They didn't go back in time in this movie though.
Not in this one.
Not yet.
Oh wait, no, I thought you meant like what's gonna happen afterwards. Never mind.
No.
But that's what I'm saying. Like it's rewatchable because like
The good fight sequences.
Just because
Yes,
Mark
it's-
Ruffalo ruined it, my fault.
oh my god. Like there's just so many good fight sequences. Yeah, seeing like the whole making the plan, seeing the turns that they take to like try to execute it and how they adjust to the whole fight with Thanos. It's definitely rewatchable, but it doesn't get me super excited as the rewatch over and over and over ones have.
See, that's where I'm debating too, Tito, because it's definitely above like rewatchable. So I just don't know where to put it, but I don't want to put too many movies up there too, because I think they're both rewatchable over and over and over. So, but at the same time, I want to put it at rewatchable too.
Yeah, like I feel like it needs a whole thing by itself, technically speaking, because it's like you don't want to rewatch it too many times, but at the same time, it's still rewatchable.
Yeah.
And just
So it's
because
like very, very,
the only reason I would put it at rewatchable and not rewatchable over and over is just because it leaves a big cliffhanger.
yeah,
You get me?
Yeah.
So that's why, like, just the movie that it leads to the cliffhanger, I think is just a little bit better.
Yeah.
You get me? So, yeah.
I don't know.
That's
I
just
don't
my
know.
opinion.
No,
I feel like we're on the same page, but on different sections of the same page.
yeah.
Tito's on line 5. I'm on line 18. Leche's on line 72.
What kind of book are you reading that has 72 pages on one?
I said line. You never know, bro.
72 lines on one page.
The
A dictionary, bro.
The encyclopedia.
I don't even think it has 70.
Let's just put it on rewatchable, but over Age of Ultron to leave
Oh
it
yeah,
as
it's easily.
agree.
Oh yeah.
because I think that's where it belongs.
100%. All right, next we have Ant-Man and the Wasp.
That one's easily rewatchable.
Yeah, it's a fun movie.
It's a fun movie to watch.
Yeah.
They introduce a lot of things too, and especially with
things
the
that
scene at the end.
we're gonna be seeing in the long term. So
Mhm.
like the
All right.
quantum realm, and then like
King the Conqueror.
yeah, and stuff like that.
But now
Where to put it
where?
going rewatchable though?
Ooh, I would put it before Infinity War. I rather watch Infinity War.
Yeah, that high, dude. You would put it
What?
that
You mean after Infinity War?
Wait. No, yeah. Well, I meant like Infinity War first, and then I'd rather watch Ant-Man and the Wasp after. Like,
you'd rather watch
Really?
Ant-Man and the Wasp over Thor Ragnarok?
yeah. Like
Really?
bro, I told you guys I'm an Ant-Man fan.
I would not put it that high.
I wouldn't put it that high either.
I would probably
Just because, bro, it's just that movie is just so full of Easter eggs, guys.
Yeah,
like,
there's a lot of Easter
I don't
eggs
think you
going on.
guys actually watched the movie of how much things there is actually to tell.
They
like,
did tease a lot of shit.
That's why I like that
a
movie
lot.
so much. That's why I rather like behind. I rather watch it than Age of Ultron.
Wow, dude.
I still wouldn't put it
I
that
still wouldn't
high.
put it that high,
Even
though.
knowing all the Easter eggs or whatever, I would
I
not put
wouldn't
it that high.
either.
I would put it at least in between the two
We gotta
Captain
do this
America
again
movies.
when more movies comes out. I bet you I'll change your mind about it. You get me? When Ant-Man 3 comes out, you're gonna be like, oh shit.
I will put it. Yeah, Tito. I think you're right. In between the both Captain Americas. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
why.
I don't know why so far.
Sorry, Bean.
Y'all couldn't even give me a little bit, at least one more spot in front of like Guardian.
I'd
Like,
rather watch
honestly-
Winter
honestly-
Soldier, bro. over this
Honestly,
one.
that is very good because I had half of mine of putting it behind Iron Man.
The OG Techno. Wow,
Y'all really haven't watched the movie.
All right.
dude. Damn, it's so bad.
I don't
All
think
right,
Tito
Guru,
has.
calm down.
I've watched it, dude, and I still, even with the teasers and stuff
Yeah.
like that, I generally, I mean, it's a good movie. I'm not saying it's a bad movie
No,
at
you're-
all, dude. I'm just
Yeah.
saying I'd rather watch Thor Ragnarok over that movie, or I'd rather watch, Spider-Man and Guardians of the Galaxy over that movie.
You'd rather watch Captain America Winter
Winter
Soldier?
Yeah, over it. Yeah,
You're
Yes.
tripping. You're tripping.
I
I can understand like Age of Ultron, Thor, and Spider-Man. Guardians too, maybe, but not the
Exactly.
Captain
So
America.
where else are we gonna leave it?
Put it right between the other Cap. and
All
Guardians.
right, as Tito, let's give him a bone, right?
Give me
Let's
the
put it in
benefit of
between
the
Guardians.
No.
Nah, Tito's like, nah, y'all haven't been helping me out and shit. Tito's been losing
He
all
doesn't
of them
want
until
that
now.
one.
I know. Look at how far back all my Captain Americas are.
Good.
Because there's only one
Belong
good one.
there.
There's only one good one in Civil
All right,
War, and because
so-
Iron Man's in it.
Good where
I
all the
know.
Iron Man movies are.
All right.
I'm a big
Avengers Endgame trash, and then Spider-Man.
Even worse.
No, I mean,
Obviously,
I'm not gonna
Endgame.
ask. I'm pretty sure Endgame, we all agree, is gonna go the front of the line of rewatch over and over.
Yeah.
Right.
Because of that one fight sequence.
Yeah, the last 30 minutes.
What am I
is
doing?
just-
That last
I
30
know.
minutes literally carries the fucking movie so hard. It's fucking
Not
great.
really, because the movie in itself is really good throughout
I think
the whole
it's
thing,
kind of
too.
slow paced in the beginning. A little
is.
too
Don't
slow.
get
A
me-
little, yes.
But it builds up though. Don't get me wrong.
yeah.
Yeah, I was
It's a
gonna
ramp
say,
up.
like if you guys wanted a big fight scene, there can't be too many fight scenes either. You got me? You
No,
gotta
I
build up to
understand that
something.
completely. Like
Nah,
the
but
whole weight
what I like
towards that
about the
fight scene
movie
was
is that
worth it.
it's slow paced, but it has a lot of details, even though it's slow paced.
no,
You get me?
yeah, I agree.
Because there's movies that are slow paced but don't show ass. Like no offense, but the Thor, like the first Thor.
Mhm.
You get me? Like all that, like slow paced, and it just leads up to Thor fighting what are them thing called? I forgot what they're called. The big thing he fights at the end of the first Thor. It's like
What?
armor.
Armor, yeah, I know what you're
It's
talking
like the
about. I know
armor. I
what you're
forgot what it's
Oh,
talking
like
called.
the
Yeah, what is it
Sentinel
called?
things.
Oh, yeah.
Those like
But
Sentinel
You get me?
warrior
Not like
things.
Endgame.
Yeah.
It leads up to like a big 30-minute fight, so that's like worth waiting for.
Yeah.
I just agree, dude.
Yeah.
And then the very last movie, dude.
I will
This
admit,
is, we're gonna be arguing about this one right now.
I
'cause we all
haven't
know
watched it. I
Oh.
havened watched it. This is the one I
You have
haven't
not
watched.
this one, dude?
No, I haven't.
I
should
think
watch
this
it.
one's
We're
pretty
talking
good.
about
pretty good.
Spider-Man Far From Home. I haven't watched it.
Far From Home. You see, I'd rate it probably in front of Thor Ragnarok,
Yeah, I would agree with you on that.
Oh, okay.
It's actually
but
a really
before
fucking
Age of
good movie.
Ultron. I'd rather watch Age of Ultron.
Yo, same.
But
That movie, I think it was really well done because they showed a lot of character to Spider-Man himself,
mhm.
and then including Mysterio as the villain. So
And, like, is he truly dead? Who
that
knows?
that's the question that leads to that.
It's a
fight scene.
Mysterio.
Oh
I don't know
no!
if he's 100% dead because spoilers, even for you,
Yeah.
Tito, he leaks out that Peter Parker.
Nah, but you also gotta remember, Leche, that he works on a team.
Right.
Mhm.
So who knows if that was really him? It could have been someone else.
Mysterio,
entirely.
no, Mysterio might have died, but the character, like the persona of Mysterio, could still be alive
lives on, right?
because the team he
Oh,
was
it could
working
be-
with. You get me? So
Yeah.
like we could see in the future, it might be someone else as Mysterio.
He's
And
Mysterio
like
that
a
team-
even
like
in
the
comic
jigsaw
books,
type of thing.
He's a
Yes,
visual
exactly
effects
like
guy.
that. Hmm?
So that's kind of crazy to think about it, right? That
Mhm.
even in the comic books, Mysterio is a visual effects guy, and that's
No,
Mhm.
but
literally-
you can't front Leche though. Like he's more than just a video. He's like
No,
really
no
smart
shit.
too. You get me?
no, he's really smart. No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like
him and
he's
his
the one
team,
that
because it was a
he's
team
the one that
effort, but-
invented like the barf, the bio. I forgot what it's called, but it's like something that Tony Stark supposedly created. He's the
For
one
his
that
therapy
created
thing,
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's the
And
one
that
that
was a
supposedly
tease bit from
created
that.
that.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
yeah, it's crazy. One thing
That was in
led to
what
that,
Civil
pretty
War?
much.
That scene was in Civil War. I
Yeah,
think.
that was in Civil
Yeah.
War. Yeah. That's crazy to even think about it. From that one little project he did, he created so many people to hate him.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's crazy, dude.
Oh, All right. I mean, that was a trip, you guys.
Yeah,
Hi,
literally.
guys.
Dude.
All right. So that wraps it up for this episode. We'll be posting this tier maker, our list, on our Instagram and possibly Twitter at take a sip _pod on both Instagram and Twitter. Tell us if you agree, if you disagree, what changes you would make to your list. But besides that, Leche, where can people find you?
People can find me at Instagram at Leche Minuesa.
Nice. And Esvin, what about you?
They could find me at my house.
Which is where?
On Earth.
Don't say
No,
that.
No, I'm just playing. My Instagram's Esvin AM, and yeah, that's pretty much. I really just use Instagram.
You've been using Twitter a little bit.
Yeah, but I'll be honest with you, Tito. I forgot my Twitter name, so
Oh my God.
He forgot his Twitter. His Twitter
it's like Esvin M8, I think, something like that.
Something like
If
that.
you could find me.
If you can find me. Link in his Instagram. And then you could find me at One Alpha Penguin on both Instagram and Twitter. And like I said before, follow the podcast at take a sip _pod. We're slowly starting to post a little bit more. And besides that, leave a comment, rate us, share, subscribe, do all the things. Even on YouTube, youtube.com/take a sip. The same logo that we have for the podcast is the profile picture for the YouTube. So
Yes, sir.
go there. And we'll see you all next week. Bye.
Yeah.
And scene. No, I'm just kidding.
Bye.